What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Two Pit Bulls, where I do dog educational videos. Today's topic is going to be, what is a Silky Terrier? I've never heard of these dogs. I didn't know it was called actually a Silky Terrier. I've seen them, but I never knew they were called Silky Terriers. Just to throw that out there, this is a fan requested topic. So if you ever want to see, a specific breed, just drop it in the comments below, and then I'll drop a video on it. So let's get started. After this video, there will be a what is a German Shepherd. I have a personal story to add on to that one. I think you guys might enjoy. So let's get started. The Silky Terriers, for people who love the sturdiness and the hardness of the short-legged lettered terrier. I don't know why they call them lettered terrier. That's weird. I've never heard of that. But basically, the Silky Terrier, which would be preferred as a finer bone, more graceful, more elegant build, covered by a lovely flowing coat. So it has like this kind of metallic-y, silvery type coat that honestly looks like girl hair flowing from the sides of it, covering even its toes, its chest. It's pretty cool looking. It's pretty interesting. I wouldn't mind petting one. I think they'll be really soft. So the agile, light-footed Silky likes to keep busy. He is inquisitive, physically, mentally quick, and spends much time, trotting around, checking things out, and inventing his own clever games. So it's a very adventurous dog. He likes to look at things, check out things. My neighbor used to have one. I just never knew what they were called, and they're really short. Some can be really tiny. Hey, shh. Come on, over there. Come on. See, they listen to me. I don't want to be too close to the refrigerator, because then they try to, open it and start licking the sides of it because they smell the food in there. So, anyways, another thing basically about the Silky Terrier is that they're keen of eye and sharp of tongue. The Silky Terrier won't fail to announce strangers, often in high-pitched voice that can set your teeth on edge. Early socialization is required so he doesn't become so too sharp of suspicious. So it won't be too suspicious about everyone who's coming indoors, your friends, far away cousins, all that kind of thing. Another thing, though he can be bossy with other dogs and scrappy with those of the same sex, most Silky Terriers are willing to coexist with other pets. Squeaky pets, however, will be stalked for his and him being a strong prey drive, and can be an exotic chaser of anything that moves. So basically, things that move, like little things, whatever it is, squirrels, mice, birds, anything that's small, cats, it's gonna gain his attention. He's gonna want to chase it. That's that drive that they have. Silky Terriers must never be left off leash except in a safe and closed area, and your fences must be secured for the amazing climbers and enthusiastic diggers that they are. Willful and opinionated but quick to learn, the Silky Terrier responds well to obedience training that utilizes food and praise. Silky Terriers are proud, sensitive dogs and may not put up with rough handling or mischief. They can be possessive of their food and toys, and housebreaking can be difficult. So yeah, they're very, they'll set their foot down whenever they need to, is basically what that's saying. And yeah, don't underestimate them just because they're small dogs. I always tell that to a lot of people, just because people have a small dog, don't underestimate that small dog. Small dogs are very smart, sometimes even smarter than large dogs. If you want a dog who is small and easy to carry, looks like a sturdy short-legged terrier but with a finer bone, more elegant build, has a long flowing silky coat that doesn't shed much, is quickly moving, light-footed, and inquisitive and busy, makes a keen watchdog, a Silky Terrier may be right for you. So if you like all those characteristics, a Silky Terrier may be right for you. Another thing, the Dynamic Terrier Temperament. Basically, most terrier breeds are remarkably similar. The same words are used over and over. Quick to bark, quick to chase, lively, bossy, feisty, scrappy, clever, independent, stubborn, persistent, impulsive, and intense. Providing enough exercise and mental stimulation, Silky Terriers are active go-getters. They must have regular opportunities to vent their energy and to use the busy minds to do interesting things. So they're constantly, you know, their neurons are constantly connecting. They're very urging to do new things, or, you know, just start new activities, whatever the case may be. Providing enough socialization. Standoffish by nature, Silky Terriers are need extensive exposure to people and to unusual sights and sounds. Otherwise, their natural caution can become suspiciousness, which is difficult to live with and could lead to biting. So basically, if you don't expose and socialize your dog a lot, if it's a being that is a Silky Terrier, it's going to be, you know, very secure. It's going to become very protective, kind of paranoid, to the point where he barks at everything or she barks at everything. Another thing is animal aggression. Silky Terriers can be dominant or aggressive toward other dogs, especially towards larger dogs. Most terriers have strong instincts to chase and seize small fleeing creatures. This can make for conflict if your own cat is running loose around the house or near the dog. It may be much worse that, you know, if you own a pet rabbit or hamster. So that's true. I was going to mention that earlier. If you have hamsters or rabbits, you know, it's game over. You know, get rid of one or the other, or, you know, just separate them. Another thing is fence security. Many Silky Terriers are clever escape artists who will go over and under fences in search of adventure. You may need higher fences than you might imagine for their small size, because this breed is an agile climber. Solid wooden fences are recommended, as they can climb right up chain link or wire. I've worked with Silky Terriers who required a covered pen. You may also need to sink wire into the ground along the fence line to thwart digging. So, you know, just don't underestimate them. Again, don't underestimate Silky Terriers. Another thing, mind of their own. Silky Terriers are not golden retrievers. I repeat, they're not golden retrievers. Though they are more amenable to training than many other dogs and terriers, some Silkies excel at high levels of obedience competition. They must still be taught at an early age that they are not the rulers of the world. The toughness that makes them suited to killing vermin can frustrate you when you try to teach them anything. You must show them thorough, absolute consistency, that you mean what you say. So again, like other breeds, you gotta mean what you say. They will test you. You know, they will try to show some dominance over the owner. So always be on high alert. Always be that authoritative figure. Be, you know, calm, assertive, like Cesar Millan says. So barking. Silky Terriers are often too quick to sound the alarm at every single sight and sound. You might have to be equally quick to stop them. If you work all day and have close neighbors, Silky Terriers are not the best choice for you. For the same reason, Terriers should never be left outside in your yard unsupervised. To make matters worse, some Silky Terriers have intense high-pitched barks that can set your teeth on edge. So they're very, you know, I don't want to be rude, but I'm going to be blunt. They're very annoying barking dogs towards strangers and strange things. With that in mind, you know, always be aware where your Silky Terrier is. It causes for less, you know, liability. He won't harm another dog or creature or person, or another creature or person won't harm the dog. Grooming. Without regular brushing and combing, Silky Terriers can become a madder mess. If you can't commit to brushing, you have to commit to frequent trimming to keep the coat short, neat, and healthy. Keep that in mind. That's key. You got to make those coats look like, you know, good weaves. Just kidding. Housebreaking. These breeds are always and almost difficult to housebreak. It is so easy for them to sneak behind a chair or under a small table, and it takes only a few seconds for the deed to be done. The results can be hard to see. When you don't see it, you don't correct it, and so the bad habit becomes established. If you hope to housebreak a Silky Terrier, consistent crate training is mandatory. Toy breeds should not be loose in the house for many months until their small internal organs become strong enough for flexible control. So there you have it. That's my video on the Silky Terrier. I learned a lot actually about them. They sound like pretty decent dogs, you know, pretty cool dogs. Shout out to all those viewers out there supporting me. Give this video a big thumbs up, at least 10. I wasn't able to hit my goal of 30 likes, but help me out, guys. Come on, man. I'm doing all the topics that you guys request one day at a time, so help me out. And next up, it will be what is a German Shepherd, and I got a cool story, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out, and on the talking, you're gonna be left behind. So this is Two Pitbull sign out. Please subscribe, share my videos on a playlist. Give this video a big thumbs up. Drop a comment below for a dog you want to see next. And until then, Yogi Nala say.
Peace.